Now sports with sports director Scott Lever.
By the time the dust settles late Friday night, the NIC-10 in football will either have an outright champion, co-champions, or even perhaps tri-champions. Some of that depends on how Guilford does against Boylan, but most of it will boil down to the big game between Harlem-Belvidere North and Belvidere. That's our overtime game of the week. Harlem is currently 7-1, one game behind 8-0 North. The Huskies are aiming for a share of the conference championship. The last time Harlem won the conference was during the short COVID season in the spring of 2021. The last time Harlem won a full season conference championship was way back in 1997. The Huskies figured in August that they were good enough to be in this position of battling for a championship.
I believe that we had potential from the beginning with the transfers that we brought in, LeBron, Ladarius.
There were never any doubts that Belvidere North was championship material coming into the season. The Blue Thunder returned a lot of talent from a team that last year tied Hononegah for the championship. North has already clinched at least a share of the conference championship this year, but one more win against Harlem would give North its first ever outright conference championship and undefeated regular season.
We want it bad. We want to set school history, be the first team to ever do it at Belvidere North.
North was challenged last week at Hononegah, but a touchdown with just over 3 minutes to play helped the Blue Thunder win by 3.
We really hadn't seen a lot of adversity since week 1, the Guilford game being down at half. So to get that heading into week 9 and then also heading into the playoffs, I think was a big thing for our guys.
Now the Blue Thunder face a Harlem offense that is as balanced as any NIC-10 team has had in a long time. The Huskies lead the conference in scoring. Their last 3 games, they scored 59 points, 49 points, and 49 points.
Coach Morrow does a really good job getting those kids prepared, and the kids that he has this year and has those guys ready to play at a high level, basically running a pretty much new offense.
Have you ever had an offense with this much firepower, this many weapons?
No, I don't believe we have. I mean, we've got, pretty good playmakers at all the positions that I can see, and we're kind of deep at some of them as well, and we're not too bad up front either, so it's really a nice situation offensively.
The Harlem offense will be up against an excellent Belvidere North defense that has allowed only 10 points per game with 2 shutouts. It's led by last year's conference defensive MVP Eric Roman at linebacker.
He's unlike any other player I've seen in the conference, where he's kind of responsible for an edge as well as kind of playing linebacker over the top of things. So they put a lot on his shoulders, and athletically he's good enough to get it done.
Playing clean football and preventing the other team from popping big plays will be big keys in this game. Last week, we saw North running back Ben Booker pop 2 long touchdown runs against Hononegah. Those were the difference in that game.
They've definitely been very explosive. Booker could cause some trouble.
Both coaches simply want their teams to come out Friday, play composed under the pressure of the circumstances, and play as well as they can play.
I think we'll be real composed. I think we play pretty well on the road.
I want us playing our best football. That's where you want to be at the end of the season. You want to be peaking. We know what's on the table. We know what's at stake for us and for our program and for our school.
We will have this one covered on Overtime Friday night with highlights and analysis. Overtime can be seen on Fox 39. World Series Game 1 will be on Fox from 7 to 10, then a half hour of Eyewitness News, followed by Overtime at 10:30.